Dear ministers, dear experts, dear colleagues, we finally made it to the FIEC 2025 annual conference, and on behalf of the European Construction Industry Federation, being its president, it's an honor and a special privilege to warmly welcome you all here in Athens. After a long preparation, we are happy to finally be together this afternoon to discuss the topic Building Tomorrow, Solution for Water Resilience and Blue Infrastructures. And at that point, I already want to thank our Greek colleagues for PEDMEDE for welcoming us in the Lighthouse, this amazing venue, of the Stavros Niarchos Foundation and Cultural Center. All our countries are confronted with a growing number of challenges related to excess of water, water stress, water quality. More specifically, these are events of flooding, or not of the opposite, when the demand for water exceeds the amount available in the given period, or when the quality of groundwater or surface water exceeds limits. This has a huge impact on citizens and on our economies, with huge damages and high insurance costs. These events also affect our industry by halting construction activity on site. You have to think what is happening now in Sicily and Italy regarding the high-speed projects that are not started because of the lack of water for the job sites, or even putting existing structure at risk. Moreover, the situation is not about to get any better in the coming years. One figure that I want to highlight is 6.5 billion cubic meters of water lost each year in the EU due to poorly maintained pipes. Each cubic meter is 1,000 liters. So you might imagine what a huge volume that is. To give you another picture, that at least for the Greek colleagues can visualize in front of their inner eyes, take the Lake Trichonida, which is the largest natural lake in Greece. It's 55 meters deep and 19 kilometers long. You need to fill this huge lake nearly 2.5 times to equal the amount of the treated water being lost annually at the EU level. This is the combined consumption of France and Germany together. This amount is lost through leakages of the water grid, a precious resource lost after being purified. And this is a major contributing factor to water scarcity in Europe. Extreme water events are becoming more frequent, and we need to find ways to address the challenges related to water appropriately. As construction industry, we are at the forefront, as we are the ones with the relevant expertise to build the defenses and relevant infrastructure, like hydraulic structures or water pipes. This means that any action by the legislator will require the active involvement of our sector. However, it's also important to underline that we build the change together. To address the challenges, we must work hand in hand with the European national legislator to set a functioning and supportive framework in place. And we commit ourselves to playing our part in this. Over the years, the EU has adopted several pieces of legislation in the field of water, protection and quality both. The EU's main objective is to ensure that all Europeans have access to good quality and sufficient amount of water, and to guarantee the good status of all water bodies throughout Europe. While these policies have primarily focused on water quality and pollutants, water quantity management, scarcity, droughts, and other extreme weather events must receive more attention now. At the moment, these challenges lack a comprehensive strategy and vision to address them. The European construction industry welcomed the call for a new Blue Deal by the European Economic and Social Committee, which called to make the water crisis a policy priority for the 2024-2029 mandate of the European Commission. And I believe Thus is the right moment for everyone in the room to applaud Mr. Paul Rubik, the EESGW expert, for his tireless dedication. And we are lucky he's with him today and will give a keynote speech in just some minutes. Dear Mr. Rubik, many thanks for accepting our invitation. After the re-election of Ursula von der Leyen as European Commission President, the development of a water resilience strategy has finally been included among the priorities of a new mandate. As the dedicated Commissioner for Environment, Water Resilience and the Competitive Circular Economy, Mrs. Jessica Roswell, we lead the work on this file, but more on this in the course of the conference, we will say. The water resilience strategy will be adopted next week, from what we understood, by the Commission. We will present the outcomes also of this conference in the next weeks, months. For the moment, this concludes my remarks. I'm inviting everyone to actively participate in the exchange and contribute with your own experience to the discussion, because again, I say, we build the change together. Thanks.